Nice to meet you. My name's Erin.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
Perfect. Well, today we're going to be asking you some questions.
Okay.
Ready to get started?
Yep.
Perfect. So what made you interested in coming to see a personal trainer?
I have done cardio all my life, but one thing I've really neglected is weight training.
Okay, so resistance training we're interested in. So how active would you say you are on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being extremely active?
Pretty much a 10.
A 10? Oh, awesome. And what kind of activities do you like to engage in?
I do a lot of biking. I bike about 5 times a week, 4 to 5 times a week, and then I swim a couple times a week.
Perfect. And how long do your exercise periods go for?
They're at least an hour. They can go up to 2 hours, occasionally longer than 2 hours.
Oh wow. So would you say with biking and swimming you're doing 7 days a week, 6 days a week?
6 to 7 solid days a week, yeah.
And how hard do you say you work when you're doing that? Is it light work, moderate, or vigorous?
Pretty vigorous.
Pretty vigorous? And what do you do for a living?
I'm a jewelry maker. So I work in my home and I just make jewelry.
Perfect. So does that involve you sitting all day pretty much when you're working?
Yeah, pretty much I'm sitting for the majority of the time. I do get up quite a bit to go on my computer or just to walk up and down the stairs just because I live in a 2-story house. And so there's a little bit of mobility, but when I'm making jewelry, it's basically sedentary.
Yeah, and are you on your computer a lot for work as well?
Yeah, I'd say, gosh, at least 15% of the time I'm on the computer.
Okay, so how long do you say you'd sit when you're working, including making the jewelry and on your computer?
6 to 7 hours a day.
Okay, perfect. And after you're done making jewelry and you're just relaxing with your family, how long would you say you're spending leisure time on your computer, watching TV, or
1 to 2 hours a day, maybe.
Perfect. And what are your hobbies outside of your work?
Basically, it is sports like biking, swimming. Yeah, that's pretty much my hobby.
Awesome. No, that's good to hear. Was there ever a time in your life where you were more active, or would you say you're the most active now?
I actually, incredibly so, was more active, probably did almost 2 times the amount of exercise just as of a year ago. Had done that for quite a few years. But I've decreased a bit since this last summer.
Okay. Is there a reason you decreased a bit? Or?
Well, I used to be heavily involved in triathlon, so that would always include, let's say, a swim a day, followed by a bike or a run later in the day.
Yeah.
I would swim 3 to 4 times a week. But then with running, I just have foot problems, and I've broken my foot twice from running alone. So I've actually cut out running. It's winter time now, so I've cut running out of my exercise routine. I may get back into it when it's nice outside and there's no snow or ice or anything, but now my focus is basically biking and a little bit of swimming.
So do you have a goal of getting back to running, or are you happy with just biking and swimming?
For now, I'm actually really content with the amount of biking I'm doing. I'm actually loving it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am concerned that I'm not really doing any weight-bearing kind of exercises. So that's kind of concerning to me because I am, like Asians are known to get osteoporosis.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to avoid that. And then I am very slight. So I guess slight people are also prone to getting osteoporosis. So I, either go back to running or, do some sort of resistance training would be ideal.
So your goal now is to integrate more resistance training, or are you trying to completely flip and not do any cardio at all, or kind of do half and half?
Definitely include some resistance training in my exercise routine. Definitely not increase it so it's 50-50, maybe if it's like 10-20% or so. I mean, my first priority, and it's just my mindset, is cardio first. I just feel really at a loss if I'm not doing cardio. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can change that mindset because I am a lot older now, but I do realize that I do need to reintroduce that into my exercise.
Reintroduce. So have you done resistance training in the past?
I did it about a year ago, and I was pretty faithful for about 3 or 4 months, and I actually did see like visual changes in my body. I don't know if it really affected my ability to, bike or run better or swim better, but I just felt like I really had a good posture, and I really felt like healthy about myself.
Perfect. Well, what worked for you then? Why were you so faithful for those months? Did you like the program you were doing, or?
Well, the fall had come, and often in the fall you kind of like in triathlon training you don't have to be as intense. I just came off a year of lots of races, and I thought, well, this is a good time if I'm going to cut back a little bit. It'd be if I do a little less cardio, I can replace it with some resistance.
Okay.
My kids are really into resistance training. They're always telling me, Mom, you need to do this.
Yeah.
And I know in the back of my mind, I need to do this.
So they kind of motivate you to
They
do
really
that.
did motivate me,
That's
and
awesome.
they continue to motivate me, and I know what is right, and I know
Mhm.
I should be doing it. It's just, if I have to choose between weight training and cardio, I choose cardio.
We gotta find a way to make it fun for you then.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be motivating enough, but we'll see.
And have you ever worked with a personal trainer before?
Yes, I actually hired a personal trainer when I was doing half Ironmans for triathlon. He was a very, very good triathlete coach. He really focused more on the running and the biking. I swam with a master's group, didn't do any weight training. So we did email correspondence for the training.
Awesome.
And then for triathlon, I was part of a triathlon group, and it was very, pretty serious coaching one-on-one and in a group setting.
Nice, awesome. And do you have any concerns about doing resistance training at all?
No, not really.
Good.
Other than I might get into my cardio.
Well, we'll try to make it work. And what would your definition of being fit be?
For me, like feeling good about myself. I know weight isn't everything, but I do use that as a bit of a marker. I know that when I start creeping up towards a certain weight, I'm like, I'm either not doing enough cardio, or I'm definitely not eating right, or I'm eating the wrong things, that sort of thing. So it's just feeling good, weight control, and then just fitting into my clothes nicely, and just good posture, just feeling good about how I look.
Awesome. So you know how important physical activity is, obviously.
Yeah.
Perfect. And do you think you're ready to make this change from going from all cardio to adding resistance training? On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready do you think you are? 10 being, let's do this, I'm extremely motivated to go.
Yeah, 9.
9. That's good. That's a good answer. Perfect. And so I've given you some sheets to fill in, and I will take a look at those. But yeah, thank you for answering my questions. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.